Warning, viewer discretion is advised. If you have children, hide them now. If you don't, well, consider yourself lucky. Please enjoy the following program. If you survive.
Introduction, take 5. Deciduous forests can be found in many parts of the world, mostly coastal regions. These regions are such like southeastern America and Central Europe. There are 5 zones in the deciduous forest. The first one is the tree stratum zone, consisting of the many tall trees you see here. The second one is the small tree and sapling zone, consisting of, well, saplings and small trees. The third zone is called the shrub zone, named obviously for its shrubs. The fourth and fifth zone consist mainly on the ground. This biome is distinguished by its dramatic changes in its 4 seasons: summer, winter, autumn, and fall. In the autumn, the leaves change color and fall off. Right now, because of people chopping down wood and burning forests for land to make homes, animals are losing their homes so people can make theirs.
Not in my house!
As you can see here, temperate deciduous forests can be found in eastern USA, the very tip of South America, most of Europe, eastern China and Japan, southeastern Australia and New Zealand. Look at me. No, look over there. No, look back at me. Now look over there. There goes a rock. Now look back at me. I have another rock here. Now look back over there. Now look back at me. I don't have a jacket. Now look back over there. There goes the other rock. Now look back at me. Sometimes the temperate deciduous forest has grasslands such as these, and other times it looks like this.
Welcome to DCF News!
Breaking news. Climatograph of the deciduous forest biome recently discovered. Scientists are excited to announce that the average temperature in the temperate deciduous forest is roughly 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or 24 degrees Celsius. But it doesn't get much higher than 86 degrees Fahrenheit, or 30 Celsius. It depends on the altitude of the forest. Altitudes in the mountains are generally colder. Michael?
Deciduous forests receive 2 to 5 feet of precipitation, both rain and snow, each year. Humidity in these forests is high from 60% to 80%.
Tune in next time for more breaking news and discoveries.
In this biome, especially in the summer where the temperature averages about 70 degrees at night, you just love to have a party here. You have beautiful scenery, and you probably have it in a place like this. But in the temperate deciduous forest, you always have your legends, especially the one of Vic. What was that? What was that? That's the signature. That's his victim. Oh no, it's Bigfoot! Ah!
Is devoted to all of the causes of the deciduous forest biome. This is our animal expert of the night, Austin Barnett. Hey Austin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Michael. How about you?
I'm alright. So what is this about the endangered species?
Well, one of the endangered species I came to talk to you about today is the bald eagle. See, in Latin, it means the sea eagle with white head. That's right, it's not really bald. It's just got white feathers on its head. And the females actually are usually bigger than the males. It's kind of interesting.
So when are these breeding periods of the bald eagle?
Well, the breeding periods are usually between the months of April and August. It's just depending on their location and, you know, just according to where, if they feel like it.
I see. And what about their diet?
Well, it's made up of mainly fish and small seabirds. Different stuff like that, mammals, reptiles, mainly turtles.
So how is this bald eagle good for the environment?
Well, it helps because it gets rid of overpopulating prey like that. Like turtles and small mammals and other reptiles.
I see. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Well, I figured I'll also talk to you about the duck-billed platypus. It's not here in Georgia, but it is in the temperate deciduous biome in Australia. Very interesting creature. It's got a duck bill with a beaver body and tail and duck feet. Here is a picture that Michael is demonstrating to you of the bald eagle and duck-billed platypus.
Is there any other things
Well,
that you might need to mention?
Well, there are some other animals. I'm not going to go into real detail because I know we're running out of time. But, like right here, you have the barn owl, the black tern, and the golden-winged warbler.
Thanks, Austin. That was great information.
Thank you. This that you see right here is very common throughout the temperate deciduous forest in Georgia. Moss, and his very good friend, he's a fun guy, lichen.
Even in this vegetation thriving forest, there are still these little drylands. And even in this, there's competition between life. Such as in this small pine tree, there's a small spider who looks like he's caught himself a few little bugs. And this slime mold right here, fungus, jelly fungus, sorry, are both surviving with the same tree. As you can see, right through here is a prime example of primary evolution. Some natural disaster happened here, and only a few small organisms have been able to survive here. Mind you, it's a lot of the same species, but as you go through here, you realize that it's not a lot of variety. Welcome back to DCF News. Tonight, I'm substituting for Austin. He's stuck in the hospital with surgery. Right now, I'm with my co-anchor, Michael, who is also an expert on plants. Michael?
Well, there are 5 endangered plant species that I have off the top of my head right now. There's the hairy rattleweed, which is threatened by clear cutting and industrial making and housing. Then you have the smooth coneflower, kidding. The smooth coneflower, which is endangered by plant collecting and industrial development and also house making. The harperella, which there is actually no known threat for this plant. Then you have,
it just naturally doesn't.
I think it might have a reproduction problem. That's
You
what
just can't get around?
Yeah, it might be.
Bees must not like it.
Then you have the green pitcher plant, which helps with fire suppression, like insulation and stuff in housing. And the fringed campion, which has residential development that builds into houses and pottery and stuff like that.
And that's all for tonight, folks.
And this right here is a prime example of one of the many homes built here in this habitat. A bird's nest. Seems like to us that this one right here was built by a cardinal. a bird that lives here in Georgia.
Welcome to DC. Welcome to DCF News. In recent news, we have found many products that to come out of the biome. These are all biotic factors in that they come from living things. The willow rose, for example, is the chemicals it produces is used in asthma medicine, and the berries are sometimes used as a substitute for cranberries. And deer are often hunted for their venison. Tobacco, which is grown on farms and has been for many years, is used for many cigarettes and other products. Honey is made by bees, and we all love it. It's really sweet. And put it on sandwiches, ham, you know. And the dyes, we get various from our forests, such as yellow, which we get from the oak of black oaks. Michael?
Cascara produces drug used in many laxatives and toxins. Penny bun mushrooms cooking is a cooking delicacy in Europe. Truffle delicacy is a delicacy for cooking. Blackberries, we get them from the bush, and they're a delicious fruit.
These organisms' niches go farther than nature predicted.
And seen.
Hi, I'm Austin Barnett. You saw me earlier on the segment about endangered animals. Well, I'm also the roaming reporter, and I'm here with Mr. Billy Hunt, who claims that he saw Bigfoot.
Hi there.
I'll be the judge of that. So, Mr. Billy, you think you saw Bigfoot? Do you have any proof of that?
Oh, I'm sure. I know I got me some proof right here. You ready for this? Bigfoot right there, yeah! Yeah.
Mr. Billy,
What?
if you don't mind if I say something real quick?
No,
That's not Bigfoot.
what is it then?
That's a coyote.
What do you mean no coyote? Coyote don't live here.
Yeah, they do. They're actually very common in temperate deciduous forests, like yours right here. This is yours, right? This is where you claim to see Bigfoot?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one in their woods.
Well, you know, coyote is actually really common. So, that's probably what you saw. And then sometimes, that's a grassland back there behind you, right?
I don't know. I don't know what damn grassland is.
Well,
You must be feared.
Well, I'm pretty sure that is. And they also like to live there, in big open places like that. And they're consumers because they eat other mammals and all that. And when they hunt, they either hunt by themselves or in packs. They're such good hunters that they can knock out a small population of mammals in a matter of years. It's so cool.
I don't care about your no dang facts. Facts don't mean nothing in this world. So maybe, okay, maybe that one wasn't big.
Well, of course, but I mean, why would you say they're not important? I mean, they're a keystone species. I mean, they're top of the food chain. All the food web goes to them.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got Bigfoot right here. This one's ferocious. It got some fingers on it, and it wants to bite my face off. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Bam! That's Bigfoot, isn't it? Yeah, that's Bigfoot. Yeah.
Can I say something again?
No!
Well, I kind of got to. This is kind of my job.
Too bad.
That's not Bigfoot.
What is it then? Tell me.
That
you know,
sir.
smarter britches glasses.
That, sir, is a white-tailed deer. They like to stay in areas like this so they can get seeds and berries and stuff like that.
Is that all you want to say, sir?
Well, also, even though they're not the same animal, white-tailed deer and coyotes are kind of the same because they are density-dependent limiting factors, and they help control the smaller mammal population. And if you were to put that on a map, it's called exponential model. So, do you think you have any more proof about Bigfoot?
Okay. So this one. This bugger right here. He was gonna get me. I was in the woods and I was looking for something to go eat. And I went and I started running this thing. This thing turns around and go like, ah! It starts running at me, and it was ferocious. It had huge fingers on it. It looked like it was gonna bite me. I'm pretty sure. Here it is, Bigfoot right there. I told you. I told you it's Bigfoot. Ain't all right. You know all right.
Sir?
What?
Again, that's not Bigfoot.
What is that?
That is an eastern chip.
Eastern chipmunk. We live in the north.
Well, but we're not in the north, sir. We're in the southeastern part of Georgia, which is a big part of the temperate deciduous forest. But I hope you don't mind me saying a few facts about this one. They actually go around and eat the berries and nuts also. And what they do is that they actually help the trees. So what they do is they go and they eat the seed, and they go over there to this area, and they spit out the seed because they don't like it, or you're not coming to your house. Or they put it into a hole because they're trying to save it for later, but they don't remember where they put it, so it grows into a tree. So they help move the forest around and spread it. And also, they like to eat mushrooms, and mushrooms are decomposers.
I don't care about no shrooms.
But
Shrooms are stupid.
But
Make y'all funky in the head.
yeah, yes they do. But the sad part about the eastern chipmunk is that other animals like to eat it. That's a type of symbiosis called predation. It helps the other animals, but it clearly doesn't help them. So, is there any other type of animal picture you want to show me? You know, maybe a black bear, or a dormouse, or a red squirrel, you know, other common animals like that?
Nah. But I had this pet. This pet's so cute. I go home and I pet it. I comb its fur.
Con los terroristas.
They do the Harlem Shake.